Hello and welcome back to another episode of World of Warcraft Hardcore. My name is Icon and today we are continuing the journey of our Warlock. It is time for some Maraudon Princess run. In the meantime, we leveled to level 51, but there wasn't really that much interesting happening. Mainly because I was just grinding mobs in the Blasted Lands for a couple of benefits. The Blasted Land mobs allow you to get buffs, the Blasted Land buffs that are used in raiding. And since my paladin isn't the best at killing mobs, I figured, you know what, might as well combine the necessary with the interesting, get a little bit of XP and also prepare some raid buffs for later. And that's exactly what happened. I prepared raid buffs for later. So, short and sweet is lots of grinding and a couple of quests that I just handed in. So overall, successful, I would say, but it took a while and it wasn't really great content. What is great content though is Maraudon Princess. I got myself into a group that just does the part of Maraudon that I wanted to do, which is final or the latter part. And here we are, in the middle of everything. Got myself a Void Walker out so that I can theoretically sacrifice him if needed. Uh-oh, that smells like a trap. If he charges in, this is going to be really bad. That would be 2 packs. Mage just doesn't give a damn and eats and drinks up there. Good, we're double AoEing, which I think is a fine combination. I'll take it slow.
I can't pass that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
Got everything. And then we're silenced for 10 seconds. Wonderful.
My mana is low.
You know what? Let's just want that down. It's fine. I still dealt a lot of damage. Eating through this one just to get back to full mana, really. And we got a good priest, not only from our guild, but generally knows what's up. I get a renew here and there, which is cool. The reason why I'm bringing Void Walker in is we do have a tank that I feel does not do super well on aggro. And this dungeon in particular is quite punishing if you're losing individual packs. Interesting cloth armor, but I think ours is better. It's unfortunate. I wanted something with a little bit more stamina. Funnily enough, once you are above level 50, dungeons are becoming less threatening because you have the Petri out option. two pets up there careful. They are coming our way.
It's too far away. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging.
Luckily I marked it and mentioned it because that's the type of problem that you're running into. If he would have pulled these guys, they would have come from behind and then we would have already had two packs. This guy comes and that's it. Save Petri out.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still
Would not be
recharging.
able to
I
do that.
can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
See, so even though things are a little bit safer, so to speak, there are also reasons why they are quite the opposite, not safe.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
The warrior is single-minded. He just wants the ring from the princess. Well, that's why he's here. And then he says, yep, we can do that if you want. Of course we want.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Of course we want that.
Yet. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
Okay. So that's a double pack. Bit harder. We should be
That spell
okay.
isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet.
Just marking one guy for good measure, so that we're actually focusing. These little things can help in a party that is not invoiced and unorganized.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
And we are continuing with both of them. Seriously, seriously telling me no one finished the first one? Sheesh.
That spell isn't ready yet.
That was a bit too early to go in. I don't want to be shoved out off of the ledge, so
That's still
be
recharging.
careful.
I can't cast
Spell
that.
says Stomp and Aggro reset. Let's hope that the warrior is quick with the reflexes. I got a couple of limited vulnerability potions, so we should be good. There's the Stomp. Landslide still takes dot damage.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
And we got a nice offhand item, Intellect, Spirit, Arcane Resistance. I think I'll need on that one. It's a good item. It's a good item, so we're looking at 20 stats and Arcane Resistance versus 12 spell power. I think even upon very careful consideration, I like spell power, don't get me wrong, the max int and stats are better than the Orb of the Forgetting Sea. Allows us to sustain longer, and 10 spell power are fine, but yeah, it's not the end all.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't
Alright,
cast
careful that we're not pulling one of these guys, because they do have silence, and we don't want that in the caster camp.
I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready
Good.
yet.
Dotted
That's still
all of them
recharging.
nicely up, and then we are looking at AoE damage. There we go. Lots and lots of AoE damage.
I need a target.
Good. Unending breath,
I need to get closer.
just because there's water underneath us. A little bit of mana regeneration. And that must be enough, because we are already
That spell isn't
in
ready
a mortal
yet. I
fight.
can't cast that yet.
That warrior does not waste any time.
Still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
Apparently we're focusing the other target.
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging.
Man, our damage is split as can be.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
With the princes, we need to be a bit careful. So let's talk about princess mechanics. The princess will drop aggro quite often, which is whenever she stomps the ground. Looks a little bit like she's letting one massive fart rip. And whenever that happens, she will go to the next target. It's not random, it's basically wiping the threat table. The problem is, someone like a warlock with a lot of dots will have a very easy time of drawing aggro from that. Making it a dangerous fight for a warlock, because you're running into a situation where essentially all of the dots will almost always mean that you're going to be the one taking aggro, and I'm not willing to do that. So we'll be using Curse of potentially elements on her
That spell isn't ready yet.
right here.
I can't cast that yet.
Just so that the mage is dealing more damage, and also we're using very short dated dots like our immolate, and that should help us to circumvent getting aggro all the time.
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging.
Also, the warrior and the bear tank might be able to just pick her up in time. If things go wrong, we got a nifty stopwatch to run away. Right there. And we also got our trusted limited invulnerability potion. Again, to make sure that things are not going out of hand.
I'm out of range. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
And again, our damage is split as split can be.
That's still recharging.
If this would be ZG and we would be trying to kill these guys on parallel,
I can't
then we would have done a fantastic job in doing that.
I can't cast that yet.
Announcing that they need to wait because I need mana. And there she is with all of her glory. I'm getting like full because she's a hard encounter. Maybe even eating stat food to be precise. There's the good buff, and we're going. Let's move in.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Quick dot. And then she's staying with the Voidwalker because that guy is taking aggro. That's good. Well done, Voidwalker.
Aggro.
Charna goes in again and keeps her busy. Wonderful.
That's still recharging.
Easy. Stamina, intelligence, spirit is a necklace. Thank you. I'll take that. And the ring will pass on. Not needed. Getting his seed of life. Let's do the croc and maybe the global fast XP on both of them.
That spell isn't ready yet. I'm still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
Good. Here we go. Everybody jumps down. And I'll get my trusted Voidwalker back up. Very nice. Gave everybody a nice little underwater breathing.
That's still recharging.
And there we go. Let's get the Hydras down before we take the crocodile. Before we take the crocodile. Okay, we just need to find it. We just, oh, there we go. Rip gut, rot grip, whatever. The crocodile.
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging.
Good, Rot Grip does have this nasty puncher ability. And it stacks up. If you don't have enough DPS, it really punishes your tank. Dang, man, that's a lot of caster loot today. I like it. Giving up a little bit more of my spell points. Good, look at that. We got ourselves a new pair of shoulders. I mean, yeah. 9 further spell damages down, but this is 10 extra in. And although Spirit isn't great as a Warlock, you shouldn't underestimate this stat. Specifically for leveling in between the fights, you get a lot of like passive regeneration going, and it will make your life easier. It's really that simple. Lost a bit on spell power overall. We went down from like almost 40 spell power down to 20. Well, it's incorrect. Shadow is relevant, so from 50 to 30. Not even that, 45 to 30. But we gained quite a bit of stamina and quite a bit of intelligence in return. I think overall okay trades. One can argue you might want more spell power. I get that. But I think the trades that we did are actually fine. So now we're moving to the Goblin, which is the last one on that typical Princess run.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
Okay. Good, got a couple more AoE targets. The double AoE really makes it easy, and if you do have a mage, specifically one that is frost spec, you don't have to worry about the repercussions. Even if you draw aggro from these specs, you're going to be fine. There's a potential frost nova. Things are generally going to work out for you. Mage is substantially higher level, so of course he deals more damage, but I deal a very respectable amount on these AoE pulls. And we can't complain. I mean, this run gave us a new pair of shoulders, a new necklace, and a new offhand. All in all, super good run. This is another sketch situation where you want to be really careful, because there's another patrol, relatively speaking near, comes through here, and if you're unlucky you can pull this, the patrol, and then someone panics and runs into the giant. It's a bad situation all around.
Aggro.
Same deal here. Told you, it's a bad situation all around. Okay, yeah, well played from literally everybody here. Problem is the pad pulls easily if I'm not careful. Alright, eating and drinking up. All of these guys deal with the pack. I'm now in combat, so the eating part goes out of the window, and therefore it's no longer efficient, so just join in combat instead. And there's our good friend the Goblin.
I'm out of range.
This guy can throw bombs, so let's not cluster up too much in the caster can. Shauna is taking a bit of damage, but we're still okay. And we got a useless gun. Okay, whatever. It's still a lot of experience. Can you do a Darnassus portal, please? Thank you. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. It was a good run, quick, solid, and that's why I like the princess runs. I will not do another one. What I will say is we got 2 quests out of it that I should mention. One is the corruption of Sea and Earth, where the melees get one of the best weapons in the game, the Thresh Blade. Pre-bis weapon, that is. The mana and health restore Resurgent Rod, not so great. Darnassus, please. I can trade in quest. Damn. So many portals. Thank you. Is the guy casting a portal? Yes, okay. Well, it took a while. Okay, well, that's the end of today's episode. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. It was quick and a lot of fun. Next time, I think we're going to do some good tempo. Plenty of quests there. Take care, have a good one, and bye-bye.